Good morning, dear students. Today I am going to talk about life cycle of Fasiola Hepatica. Myself, Dr.A.Faridha Banu, Assistant Professor of Zoology, Bishop Heber College, Tiruchirappalli. So, when we talk about the life cycle, so it is about the Fasiola Hepatica. So, how it produces, reproduces, and it attains the host and how it lives. So, that all we'll see in the life cycle. Fasiola Hepatica is commonly known as the sheep liver fluke. It is a diagenic endoparasite. That means it is a parasite that has two life cycles, that is happens in one or two hosts. So, its primary host is sheep and secondary host in the snail, that is a gastropod, namely Limnia trunculata. So, this is the structure of the Fasiola hepatica. It is a flattened worm, belongs to the phylum Platyhelminthes. So, this Fasiola hepatica very harmful to the body, to the host. Whichever host it goes, it damages the liver. Here, so it also we can say it refers to the alternation of generation, one being in one parasitic and another is a free swimming. That is how we say as the diagenic endoparasite. It lives inside the animal. So it primarily affects the liver of mammals and also the livestock like goat, sheep, cattle, and causes the liver fluke disease, that is liver rot or fasciolosis. So to understand this life cycle is very essential for the management and prevention of the infections. So this adult fluke, the life cycle begins with the host. So we can have the eggs. Any organism, the life cycle begins with the egg. So these eggs are O type. That means that egg is surrounded with the yolk. So that is what we say as the O type. The capsule, it covered by the capsule. From there, it passes on to the uterus via the gonophore that is present in the structure of the Fasiola hepatica. From there, it goes to the intestine. From there, it goes to the feces by the organism. When it goes to the fecal matter, it contaminates the other organisms for the life cycle, for its life cycle. So it will present in the liver fluke, it present in the bile ducts of the host liver. So it will produce lot of thousands of eggs daily. It will be there for many years, several years. These eggs are oval in shape and covered by capsule which has a lid or operculum. So this is the egg when it is released into the environment through the host feces. If it is laid at the dry place, what will happen? It will die out, or if it placed in the wet places, it has the favorable condition and it will hatch into the free swimming Miracidium larva within the few weeks. So this will be having this is the egg that comes out as the Miracidium, that is a free swimming larva. So this is the Miracidial stage. So it is a free swimming and it seek out for the specific freshwater gastropod, that is snail Limnia trunculata, which penetrates the snail body and from there it undergo further development. So this stage is very critical for the continuation of the liver fluke's life cycle. So if we destroy this snail, we can prevent the contamination of this Fasiola hepatica in humans. So development in the snail host, this is the intermediate host. So what happens is that within the snail, the Miracidia, so this is the eggs comes out of here. So this hatches into the free swimming Miracidia larva and it penetrates, it happens everything in the snail. So from this Miracidium, it penetrates the snail and it loses all the cilia which is helpful for the locomotion. There it becomes the sporocyst. In the sporocyst, it produces asexually forms the radia. That radia, what will happen, produces the Cercaria larvae which penetrate the human beings. From there it will go and attack the liver and lives in the bile duct of the liver. So this process will take several weeks to, depends upon the environmental condition. It is favorable, so it will happen within the few weeks. So it produces asexually and creating more larvae, that is called as the Cercaria larva. So this is the Cercaria larva. So this is emerged from the snail, that is from the sporocyst. It has a pore that from there it will come out. So Cercaria, it is a free swimming larvae. So they are equipped with their tail for go and contaminate the research of the host. So it will swim freely, and when it comes upon the suitable vegetation, they will attach themselves into and they will become the next form, that is the metacercariae. So it will lose the tail and become the metacercariae, that is encysted. So it will have a capsule like thing. So it will be present, it will found the aquatic plants and be there. So when the grazing animal comes and takes this, eats that grazing animal will take the grass, what will happen? So this will go, it will be ingested by the host and it will form the it will go on attack that host. So this is the also a crucial stage for the transmission to the next host in the life cycle. So this is the happens. So this is the complete life cycle. So from adult Fasiola Hepatica, so it forms the end system Meracidium. This is the free swimming. This is the free swimming larvae. So actually here the development of the Fasiola Hepatica is indirect because the young one will not resemble the adult. There we are having lot of larval stages. So this life cycle we see as the indirect. From adult Fasiola Hepatica, which is present in the bile duct of the liver in the host, it will releases the Meracidium larva via the fecae. From there it will go, it forms Meracidium larva, swims in the water. There it finds the host, that is snail gastropod, that is Limnia trunculata, which will insert, and from there it becomes a sporocyst larva. Here this sporocyst larva asexually reproduces and forms the redia larva. From redia larva it goes to form the cercaria larva. So this is released outside. So this is what happens in the life cycle in snail. From there it goes out to begin encysted metacercaria larva. So it forms the grass or any vegetations, and it will attack the grazing animal via the ingestion of those grass by the eating process. So from there, from the host intestine, it will go migrate to the liver by excisting. The cyst will be dissolved. So this fluke migrates into the adult, into the bile ducts, and completing the life cycle. So this is about the life cycle of the Fasiola Hepatica. So we have some public health implications because it can lead to the significant health problems in humans and livestock. So we need control measure for the prevention. So we have to prevent the contamination of the human feces in the water sources, and we have to educate the people regarding the consuming raw meat. When we are consuming not uncooked meat, we can have the possibilities of contaminating with this Fasiola Hepatica, as well as the undercooked aquatic plants. We need to be more hygienic about these things. So we need more ongoing research is needed to manage the liver fluke. So because it has lot of multiple hosts and stages, it has a very complexity in this life cycle. So that's all for the life cycle of the Fasiola Hepatica. Thank you.